Hi everyone, it's Glenn Esmond here. Thanks so much for tuning into the channel today. We're going to do another Butterfly Effect playthrough today. It is Filling Silence. Filling Silence is the 6th proper track off 2003's Begins Here. Filling Silence is constructed almost entirely from the C natural minor scale or the C Aeolian mode. It features the notes, and this guitar is tuned to drop C tuning, so C, G, C, F, A, D. The C natural minor scale is C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, and C. It's the 6th mode of the E flat major scale and is also the relative minor of that scale. Filling Silence is the first track of ours that is in a triple time. It's in simple triple time or 3/4. It means there's 3/4 notes to every measure. It's at 190 beats per minute, so it's pretty quick. The song has a fairly unusual structure. It's in compound A-B form. This makes it similar to the Cell from the EP. The Cell was also in A-B format. The other similarity that it has to the Cell, of course, is that it has that excellent vocal outro. I've always thought of it as kind of like a sequel to the Cell, if you like. The verse is built around the guitar riff that opens the song. Let's have a quick listen to that before we go any further. And these are just two power chords based on G and A flat. We'll just have a look. It's 2, 5, 5, and then the second one is 3, 6, 6. And then interspersed with these low C hits. I just follow that G to A flat motion on the bass. So just do it in this position up here. I'll show you in a second. The bass part gradually increases in intensity through that verse. I'm just initially just doing single hits with the drums, and then 2 hits, and then I gradually increase that till eventually I hit the riff, and so I'm preempting the chorus riff on the bass 1 round earlier than what the guitar comes to me. So I'll pick up the bass and I'll show you what I mean. On the A flat and the G. And then the third round. And then finally on that last round just before the chorus. Now the chorus is just an extension of the verse, and it features the guitar and the bass are just playing in unison, and the riff, the guitar and bass are just playing in unison. It starts on the 8th fret, open 3, open. But then the rhythm is a little bit different on the second round. Then we get this little bit here. It's a tritone interval, a minor third. You can always tell a tritone because it's 3 frets. So it goes. Etc. on the repeat. So the second chorus is twice as long as the first chorus, and I really love what the guitars do on this second round here. So I'll check this out here. So that's, yeah, he's doing like this, playing these open strings in there, as well as when he's doing this riff, he's adding his little finger here down on the, and I'm pretty sure the chord shape is 8, 8, 10, and that gives you an add 9 chord, the Everlong chord, as I've called it before. Makes it really cool. I mean, it's much cooler on the guitar, but so then we've hit this middle section, and it's pretty much just a chance for me to sort of play around and solo around on this C minor scale. This section where we're going between this A flat and the G, and I'm just interspersing it with these. So just from A flat to G, that whole section essentially, and the guitars do a nice little. The guitars are doing a nice little clean thing here, and we get some reverse delay and some phaser, I think. Build up into this section. And then we hit the heavy middle section. This is just open C. Lots and lots of open C. Lots of boom, chong, chong. And then I just keep doing that. E flat, D, 3, 2, open. And it's essentially just me trying to get it as heavy as possible. I might even play some chords in there. And that, of course, is when we get the vocal really comes in. We demoed this, and this part was not in the demo, and we were a couple of weeks out. I've mentioned before this other recording session that we did. Everything was pretty much done for the record, but we had 3 days left booked in the studio, and Clint went in and fixed up the chorus for Beautiful Mind. But he also did this part, and to me, I reckon it's probably one of my favorite things that the band has ever recorded. So let's just have a listen to this middle section and have a listen to these vocals and this guitar by themselves. Yes. And again, I always hate. I don't hate to bring this up. I love to bring this up. This is in an era before auto tune. I mean, you can see there's a few little comps there, but it's just sung the way it's sung. It's pretty great. So let's just go over these parts now at the end. So that whole section really is just, again, it's that same sort of progressive thing as I mentioned in the verse. It just it's based upon this descending pattern that goes 7-5-3 with alternating with the opens, and then to 8. All that remains are you. And because I'm a one-trick pony, I did the same thing as I do in the pre-choruses in the earlier section. I preempt the riff at the very end by starting it a round earlier than what the guitar does. So I'll just go back from here. I'll play from the middle section, and then I'll show you some of the little bits and pieces that I do in there. Hear that sub? So yeah, that's just that riff is just open 7 and 8. It does this little at the end, so and then so yeah, that is Feeling Silence. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. I really dig playing this song live. It's one of our favourites, and we always chuck it in whenever we can. So next time we'll be doing Always. This is one of the greatest riffs I reckon that Kurt's ever done, and I can't wait to dig into it with you guys. Thanks heaps for tuning in, and I'll chat to you really soon. Bye, guys.